Hi, welcome everyone yet again to another Ticket Freaks 212. I am your host Carlos C, and as always, we're here to talk to you about movies. On today's movie topic, we'll be discussing Prisoners.
Show me your hands right now!
When Keller's daughter and her friend go missing, he takes matters into his own hands as the police pursue multiple leads and the pressure mounts. Prisoners, made in 2013 as a crime drama and thriller, directed by Denis Villeneuve and screenplay by Aaron Guzikowski. Cast includes...
So let's begin with this film, shall we? I will say that I loved everything about this film. From beginning to middle to end. Now, I'm going to say this briefly. That the beginning, again, I feel like movies are trying to rush too much of information so that way we can't. So we have to grasp it all so that way we can enjoy the other part of the film. Now, I will say that that's not really my cup of tea. But the only exception is if you do that, don't do so much where you're trying to cram so much information to us or trying to rush too much stuff where you can't really enjoy the film. And the second thing to it is if the middle and end really carries it back. That's my only personal opinion on that. If the beginning just comes way too quick with all this stuff already happening with little less timing and so forth, not really getting a feel to certain characters and so forth, in my opinion, the only thing that I really think will carry it is if you don't carry too much information or you're trying to you're rushing too much in the beginning of the film where you're just kind of like, okay, now I have to know all this. And the middle and end carries it out. And I thought it did that just fine with this film. A lot of people might say, oh no, the beginning was perfectly done. And I think it was perfectly done, but I felt like a little too rushed. I feel like at the edge of films that they always have these like things that are trying to move things too quickly because they're trying to trim shot for shot of the film. Now, I will say the best part to me is the ending. My favorite part of the film. Everything else was great about the film, with suspense and thriller and mystery. It was one of those movies where they wanted you to keep guessing. And I'm one of those type of people, when I watch a movie, I like to guess exactly what's going to happen before it happens. I know it's annoying. A lot of people will tell me, oh, I hate when you do that. But to tell you the truth, I feel like I need to know the film before it even finishes. I will say that I don't like to spoil it unless people actually are trolls, and then I'll spoil it for them. Other than that, I don't really like to give it away. I just like to think in my head, oh, I know what's going to happen. Anyways, moving on. As far as Hugh Jackman as his performance in this film, what a suspense and intensity, energy that he gave out of how to be such an overprotective father. I really loved him on this one. And I really think that he's put such dedication into this performance.
He stays in custody until my daughter's found, right?
But I gotta give it to Jake Gyllenhaal. He's just so good. He's so talented. I haven't seen a film where he has disappointed me.
I'm gonna find your daughter.
I will say that he might not be the prettiest of the bunch, but his performance is breathtaking. He just really knows how to play serious. He knows how to play comedy. He knows how to play angry. He knows how to play smart. He knows how to play the really stressful person. I mean, he just knows how to do all of these performances, and I really thought he brought in all in the film. Not the comedy part, but just the suspense, the anticipation, such the dedication, the emotion that he brings into the film with such anger and such stress and frustration towards the entire film. I will say that. I'll give him that. He's just so good at that. Now, Paul Dano, I believe his last name was?
Alex.
Not a lot of dialogue in the film, but he did a great job without that much dialogue. He really took his performance as the character, and you could just feel the sympathy towards that character without any dialogue involved in his character. I gotta give it to Paul Dano for that. Really great job. Now, as far as how much it made in the box office and possible sequel-wise, it made $60 million, right around there. The budget was $46 million. It did a decent amount of money, I guess. Production was not too disappointing, I would say, in that. I'm pretty sure they wanted a little bit more, but they're not too disappointed in that. And I believe that the film has a potential to become a sequel if it wanted to. I really think that there's a great amount of story in there that you could really go around it. Do I think they're going to ever do it? I don't really think so. But it does have that potential. I'll tell you that. As far as ratings go, Rotten Tomatoes rated at an 82%, IMDb rated at 8.1, Ticket Freaks from 1 being bad to 5 being a must-see film. I'm going to rate this out of 5. It is a ticket-free choice to watch. No negative comments about it. The ending to me was the best part. The performance, the characters, the story wasn't. The trailer does give a little bit too much. I can believe away from it, but I really thought not too much where you will get so caught up in the film itself. Anyways, if any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to wait until the end of the credits, and all that information to contact me for any movie questions will be at the end. And that will do it for us today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please subscribe or tell a friend. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Peace!